Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're excited for today's general energy reading. As always, I've already cleansed with my Kamaya healing spray and I've already pre-shuffled my cards to save time. So let's go ahead and tap in. Let's see what is going on with the collective today. So again, thank you guys so much for booking all of your personal readings with me as well as all your tips. All of that helps me out so much. If you are interested in a personal reading or just tipping me for any of these daily general readings that I post up, all that information is in the down box below for you. 4, 5, one more card. Okay, we got 2 more cards. All right, so the first card out landed sideways and it was the Knight of Wands. So someone has a lot of passionate love for you, but they are worried that their passion is blinding them and they're not making the best decision for themselves. And they're worried that they are rushing into things when it comes to you. I think this is just because of what has happened for them in the past. You know, they've been, blinded by someone's good looks. They've, dove in head first foolishly into a relationship for someone that, was very attractive on the outside, but had no inner depth. Next, we have an Emperor. So the reason this person is also not trying to just rush after, following the passion of their heart is because they are in their Emperor energy. This person is truly standing in their power, knowing what is going to be best for themselves, and they're trying to choose a partner who is going to be best for them in the long run, someone who truly balances them out, and someone that they can really care for and nurture and grow in a relationship with. They want a relationship that's going to last a very long time. Next, we have the High Priestess. This person is also very intuitive. Like I said, they're standing in their power. They're trusting their own judgment. And, they're not letting, they're not just listening to, the fact that they're really attracted to someone. And they're, not letting those factors that may have affected them in the past affect their decision-making when it comes to relationships right now. Next, we have a King of Swords. This person, just further confirmation, they want to be very honest in the next relationship. They want to be just very earnest. They want to be a stand-up guy for the person that they pursue. With the 5 of Chalices here, they do have someone from their past heavily on their mind. They're definitely very nostalgic. This may be someone that they hurt in the past and, they want to come back and apologize to them. They maybe admit their Knight of Wands energy, their ability to, fall for a pretty face or a big booty. And, it really caused them to mess up the connection that they originally had with you. But you are heavily on this person's mind and they do want to come back to apologize. And, they really regret what happened in the past. Next, we have an 8 of Cups in reverse. Further confirmation, this is someone from your past, someone that they thought there was no more happiness in your relationship, someone who thought the relationship was dead and they walked away. But now that this 8 of Cups is in reverse, they want to come back. They left you behind and they are feeling really foolish for doing that. Next, we have the Magician in the reverse. This person, I think, they were really cruel when they cut things off with you. They did things for revenge. They were throwing lots of hate your way and they really regret that. And they're worried that you're going to hold their actions against them. Or, they may be worried that you are in your Magician in reverse energy right now. And that when they try to come back, you are going to, seek revenge or, not let them get a word out, not want to listen to you, however it resonates. And then we have an 8 of Wands in reverse. So again, this Magician in reverse energy, that is what's holding this person back from coming towards you. In addition to, they're so attracted to you, but they don't want to make a mistake again. But they're really afraid of not being heard and not being accepted. You not actually even wanting their apology from them. The bottom of the deck, we have a Knight of Chalices. They still do have a lot of love for you in their heart and they do want to come towards you and finally confess their love and their feelings. With their 4 of Pentacles here, they're definitely still holding on to the past. They're holding on to the memories that they had with you and hoping that they can rekindle that with you. With the Eight of Pentacles, they want to work on the relationship together. They want to work as hard as they need to prove to you that they are deserving of your love. With the Nine of Pentacles here, they want to make you theirs. They're hoping that you're still single, and they're hoping that you will give them the time of day. With the King of Wands, just further confirmation that this person has so much passionate love for you, and they really want to show you and just be intimate with you again. With the Ten of Chalices here, they do think you are their true and everlasting love. They're so ashamed for running away from you in the past. With the Stars here, this person has done a lot of work that they needed to not only heal, but see you in a whole new light, heal what happened in the past, forgive themselves for what happened in the past, and also forgive you for, you know, however things ended, whatever fights you had when things ended. They're willing to come together because they want their happy ending with you. With the Two of Pentacles, they definitely regret juggling you in the past. With the Devil under that, they definitely know that it was their own foolish pride and ego. You know, someone else was able to walk past them and, you know, cause their head to turn. With the Two of Swords here, they were struggling with making that choice, and they know now that they made the wrong choice. With the Ten of Wands here, they're ready to drop all their burdens from the past. And then we have the Ace of Wands. They want a new beginning. Again, I've always said it with this particular deck, this is my twin flame card. You are the twin flame for them. They want a happy new beginning with you. They know that you are the only person that can make them happy and allow them to step forward into a new beginning and actually get that happy ending. So with that said, I'm going to use my channeled messages deck. Again, I did transform this deck recently into an actual oracle deck. All of my oracle decks are available for purchase in the down box below. My oracle deck is still in the process of shipping. It is called my Spill the Tea deck, but that is already available in my shop for purchase, and I will have that deck soon, and I'm excited to be using that in my daily reading soon. So this person that I'm channeling, what secrets are they keeping? What traits do they have? What does my collective need to know about this person so that when they come forward to, you know, reclaim their love, they can make the best decision for themselves? All right, way too many cards. So I'm going to put all those back. So first off, I think this person has a lot to say, and like that's why all those cards fell out. They have so much to say. They keep going back and forth on what they want to talk to you about and what they want to admit to you. So first off, we have third party. So that's just a further confirmation. I said that a couple times. There was another person who came forward, and, you know, they were just very, very attractive, and they were able to lure your person away from you. But it was, you know, choosing to commit to someone else instead of you. And they quickly realized that this person had no depth. They were really just a pretty face. Next, we have too much pride and ego. So this person, I mentioned that too. Their ego was just at hand. They were so impressed that they were able to attract this very attractive person. And it fed their ego, basically. This other person knew how to feed into their ego and, you know, did their best to talk a good game and convince your person that they were going to be a better option than you. Next, we have black magic. Definitely this person, like that magician in reverse that I was talking about, they were sending negative energy your way. You may have sent negative energy their way. You know, you may have done things to try to seek revenge, and they may have tried to throw this third party person in your face to seek their own revenge. However that resonates. Again, black magic doesn't actually have to be, you know, lighting candles and saying enchantments. It can just be as simple as like sending evil eye someone's way, doing little petty things such as like sharing public Venmos and things like that just to irk you and make you mad. You know, posting pictures with someone on Instagram, tagging people as whoever took the photo on Instagram. Things like that can be black magic. Next, we have energy vampire. This other person that they ended up falling for ended up being an energy vampire. I'm getting very like narcissistic vibes. Someone who was just very, very attractive, but their ego was so big that, you know, their ego needed to be stroked constantly. So this other person, you know, they just needed so much from your person to feel validated, to always feel loved, like pay for all my things, tell me how beautiful I am, tell me how much you love me all the time. And lastly, we have fraud. So this person felt like a fraud. You know, I think they approached you in the beginning to be very loving and be someone who's really going to take care of you, but they ended up not doing that at all. And then they ended up falling for the wrong person and falling for someone who was a fraud, someone who wore a mask, someone who promised to actually like love them genuinely. And this person ended up not being who they thought they were. So again, this person really regrets hurting you, and these are the secrets and the things that they're going to be able to own up to and let you know. So I'm just going to pull a few more cards to see how is the situation going to wrap up in the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, I'm just going to take those 2 cards and we will wrap up. So first off, we have a 3 of Swords. So this person, by cheating on you and by leaving you, choosing another person, they ended up breaking their own heart. That's what they're going to be able to admit to you. And then with the Knave of Wands, they're going to admit to you how foolish and immature they were for falling for someone else just because they were attractive. They have so much love and passion back in their heart for you, and they're going to promise to work on themselves as a person, and they don't want to be a player anymore. They actually want to reinvest in you in the relationship in ways they haven't in the past. So that is it for today's reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If anything resonated, please do thumbs up the video. That's the best way to energetically claim the video, as well as donate to the channel so we can get our videos out to more and more viewers. If anything resonated and you are brand new, I do hope you decide to subscribe today. And if you are a subscriber, don't forget to also hit the bell button so that you get notified of when I upload a new video. So that is it. Thank you guys as always so much for watching, and I'll see you in a later one. Bye guys.